What is up, you guys? Jason Rains, your KC Sales Remax Elite Realtors. We are back in Lee Summit. Yes, back. We've actually done the Lee Summit video before, but it was about 6 months ago. And so we're back here, a little update, but this video is different. I have a special guest today, so stick around to see who it is. All right, so if you saw the video from Platte City, we're actually doing a new thing where I'm rating the downtown areas of the city we're in. So again, we're in downtown Lee Summit today. Man, you guys, between the restaurants, the shopping, the great downtown feel, just the vibe of it all, this one's gonna score high. I would say that the only downside to downtown Lee Summit is what I think is a lack of parking. Not a lot of spots to park down here. There are a couple smaller parking garages, but just overall, not a lot of great parking. But everything else far outweighs the parking issue. Downtown Lee Summit, I'm going 8.5. I love downtown Lee Summit. Come check it out. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, but first time, welcome. I need you to do two things real quick. Click that subscribe button. Go ahead and click the notification button so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Guys, this channel is all about what it's like to eat, sleep, live, work, play here in the greater Kansas City area. Now, as much as I love making these videos for you guys, I am a licensed realtor in the state of Missouri and the state of Kansas, and I would love to be your go-to when buying your next dream home. So all my contact information is below. Guys, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, whatever it is. I'm the one that responds to all those, so just reach out, okay? Now, let's get to it. I want to introduce my special guest today, Matt Baird with the Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce. Here we go. All right, guys, I am here with Matt Baird, the president of the Lee Summit Chamber of Commerce. Matt, you are a 20-plus year resident of Lee Summit. We're down here at the Chamber of Commerce in downtown Lee Summit. What can you tell us and the viewers about downtown area, and then we'll kind of work our way out from there as far as like what's coming in and some of the exciting stuff going on.
Yeah, Jason, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. You know, downtown is the heart of our community, and it has been for a long time. Just seeing the growth of downtown has been amazing. We've got apartments down here now that are almost at capacity. That just sort of bleeds right into what we offer here in the community, certainly in downtown. You've got wonderful food, you've got 3rd Street Social, you got Whistle Stop Cafe, you got Neighborhood Cafe, you've just got all these different main slides. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Conrad's, which is one of my favorites. You've just got so much to offer in downtown Lee Summit. It's just amazing to see how much it's grown, the attraction. I think when a building opens up, it's gone. There is no, the wait period just is not, it's so quick that you can't really get in. And you're seeing more and more investment in downtown. You're seeing more revitalization. You've got bridge space downtown, so you've got a co-working space that offers so many things. You've got Amtrak here. This, just so that, for the community to know, the Lee Summit Amtrak station is the 3rd busiest in the state of Missouri. That is huge. Next to Jefferson City and the St. Louis area, we're the 3rd largest of what comes through here. So yeah, it's a really interesting fact.
And that was your fun fact of the video. We're just going to throw that right in, okay? All right, let's keep going.
So there's just a lot going on in downtown, and you're going to continue to see more. The big news on downtown is that they are in the works of putting in their farmers market. It's called the Farmers Market Plaza. That's going to be huge. It's going to be off of Green Street, and it's basically from 2nd to Green Street and over to 3rd Street, and you're going to see you're going to see a farmers market pavilion, which will be covered. You'll have boutique hotel, you'll have some restaurants, you'll have office space, and that's all in the works right now. So a lot going on.
So that's just downtown Lee Summit. Yep. Now, when we start kind of going outside of the immediate downtown Lee Summit area, like there's been so many shops and restaurants that have opened here just in the past 6 months. I mean, you got Cooper's Hawk, which I know we're both a fan of, right? Cooper's Hawk. You got Red Door, Wood-Fired Grill. You got, I mean, what are some of the other businesses that have just come in lately? Like people who aren't necessarily from the Lee Summit area might not realize, wow, they got a lot coming in. Like we don't really need to even leave this area, do we?
That's the great thing about the city of Lee Summit is, and people are starting to realize that, is we have everything here now. You don't have to go to Johnson County, right, where we used to always have to go, or even downtown. So what's really neat about, and that's just one of the cool things about our community, you know, from development-wise, that all these things that are coming in is you've got Streets of West Pryor, right? So you mentioned Firebirds. That's there.
Firebirds, yep.
You got Red Door.
Yep.
You've got, I think First Watch is out there now. You've got all these great restaurants that are even in that spot.
And living too, right? There's apartments right over there as well that they put in.
Absolutely. So the apartments there, it's really cool because you've got, they're basically, it's apartments, but they've also got lofts, and then they've got commercial on the first floor. So you've got all that over there. It's continuously growing. They've got more restaurants coming in. They've got more restaurant pads that they've got out at Streets of West Pryor. So that's awesome. Then you've got, what you mentioned, Cooper's Hawk area. Dutch Brothers just opened right next to Cooper's Hawk. So you got all of that. All those apartments over there. Oh, and by the way, these apartments, they are sort of high-end apartments. We're talking super nice apartments that you're seeing career professionals that are living there. You're seeing, you know, retirees moving there. That's sort of what you're seeing in a lot of these apartments that have just really started to grow in our community. So you've got that area. You've got the east side of town where they've continued to develop and put things in on the east side of the city. Lakewood area obviously continues to grow. I mean, Whataburger just threw in a Whataburger in off of Douglas, and now we got one on the south end over by Raintree. So you got all kinds, every end of the community, east, south, northwest, is got so much going on. It's pretty cool to see.
And then when we start talking about that growth, obviously with that growth, we're having a influx of population, more and more people moving here, which can sometimes create a strain on the public education system. But Lee Summit just opened a brand new middle school, right? So
my daughter goes there, so absolutely.
There you go. Tell us a little bit about that. It was, how much did that project? Like
that's $120 million.
$120 million middle school project, right? Now and I've been out there. It really looks like it probably looks nicer than a lot of like college campuses, right? Like it's crazy. But it wasn't just the school that was part of that.
Right.
Like they built all of the very, very high-end sports facilities out there as well that kind of replaced some of the older sports facilities. Like Lee Summit High is utilizing that facility now, right?
Absolutely. So Lee Summit High used to never have their own baseball or softball fields. They now have their own out where it's off of Bailey. It's where the new middle school is at, East Trails Middle School. But they were able to build beautiful turfed baseball, softball
state of the art.
Yeah, state of the art
facilities.
In fact, the school district has already announced that all of district playoffs are going to be there now this year. So that's really cool to see. East Trails Middle School is amazing. It's the design of it's awesome. Every grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, are built in pods. It's unfortunate, but we live in a day and age where you have to have bulletproof doors, windows. All of that is bulletproofed. It's sledgehammer proofed. So it is amazing to see the how much they put into it. And then you've got the different schools. If you look at the different athletic fields, they got new scoreboards. Lee Summit High is going through a $100 million project revitalization right now. So yeah, you know, that's the great thing about the Lee Summit community is we put so much into our education. We know that that's one of the main attractions for our community. So when you talk about Lee Summit, you think about our wonderful school system. You think about our downtown. You think about the revitalization of just everywhere, the developments that are going on. You think about, we've got 3 hospitals in our community, state-of-the-art hospitals that attracts so much really economic growth and development that goes on here. And then you've got the park system. We haven't even talked about our Lee Summit parks. They're a beautiful park system here. Those are all attractions to why people want to be here, and that's also why Lee Summit has grown to we're over 103,000 people right now, with an expected growth of another 40,000 in the next 20 years. So, I mean, you are talking just this community is going to be the third or fourth largest in the state of Missouri.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, man, I appreciate your time today.
Absolutely.
And thanks for filling in everybody on what makes Lee Summit such a great place to work and live.
Yep. Thanks, Jason.
All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's updated video on Lee Summit. Again, it was a little bit different take. Didn't really focus on the neighborhoods or the market update or anything like that. We did get that fun fact in though, right? But hopefully you just enjoyed learning more about everything that Lee Summit has to offer. Now, if you're not really feeling Lee Summit, maybe it's not your scene, maybe you're looking for something a little different, maybe a lake community, which Lee Summit has, but maybe waterfront, things like that. That's where I come in, you guys. That's what I'm here for, is to help you find your next dream home. So again, just reach out and know I got your back moving to Kansas City. Until the next video, see you later.